St. Lucia. They told me to wait a minute for the green light. So there you go.
A minute isn't over yet.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. So is this the coolest place you've played on tour yet?
Yes. Pretty
Yes.
much, yeah.
I know you looked at that bedding in there and you wanted that,
I wanted to just chill out there and wait, but
people were very small then.
that's fine by me.
This is the third time you guys have been to Boston in, the last 6 months or so? Two Door Cinema, Royale, and then tonight?
Yeah.
Pretty much?
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You love us here. We love you.
We do.
We do.
Love you here.
And I definitely, I'm speaking for all of us at RadioBDC when I say how much we really love your record and really appreciate you guys doing this for us. And of course, the MFA for having us. The video to Elevate is so amazing. It's like a film. It's like the first time I watched it, I had to watch it like 3 or 4 times. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Did you have anything to do with that, or did you just?
There's a whole backstory to this because we were supposed to. Well, we had our studio there, and
In Williamsburg, in Brooklyn.
Williamsburg, and it's this whole building that it was shot in because we were getting evicted, and so we thought we should capture a moment in time and then just.
So it's all like
party.
everything basically, like the shot of us playing in that room is basically where we used to rehearse in that, and where our studio used to be. So everything's like actually shot in that building where the whole record was made, where everything happened.
People we worked
And this was
with.
basically the last week that we were in there. We moved out directly after that video was shot, basically. And then the rooftop party was like all of our friends from Williamsburg who just came, and we literally had a party as well as a video shoot. I think a lot of people in the band were pretty wasted when we when we shot the playing scene on the roof.
But it's so beautifully filmed. It's just it seems like a movie to me.
Yeah, and actually it was my best friend who shot the video. He's my best friend. He was my best man at my wedding. So it was just like everybody involved in the whole thing was good friends of ours. And
Made with love.
Yeah, it
Made
just
with
was like it was
love.
made with a lot of love. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love her.
I love you too. It's a love fest. It really is. So what happened to the building now? It's like a supermarket? I don't know what.
Well,
What
so the building is now just being turned into luxury apartments, which is the irony of living in Williamsburg, because in a way the video is a little bit about the effects of gentrification, I guess, on those areas of Brooklyn. But we actually live in a brand new high-rise building about
So we
3
can't
minutes
really
walk away. So it's kind of like, yeah, we're kind of, well, we're not really hypocrites because we're not like against it, but it's just ironic, those sort of effects of.
So how did you all get together?
We I think it's just kind of an effect of living in New York that there's a lot of people from all over the world that live there, and we originally, so Patty and I first met in England, in Liverpool in England, about 11 years ago, and we moved to the States about nearly 8 years ago now, and we were working on this project, and then when it came time to sort of develop the live version of the band, I met our original drummer, Nick Brown, who then introduced us to Ross first, and then Ross introduced us to Nikki, and then Dustin's been playing with us for nearly 5 months now.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Terrible. You hate it. You're having a very bad time. They don't even give you a microphone.
I know, they hide me.
They give you drapery, doesn't match your shirt. It's terrible. So what's up with the touring now? So you got a bunch of festivals coming up, and so pretty much like on tour for like a year, and then do you go back and make a new record, or do you work on a record while you're on the road?
Yeah, I mean, I've become somewhat good at just writing stuff on my laptop while we're on the road. I used to for a long time I thought that it would be impossible for me to write on the road because I'm so used to like being in my studio and having all my synths and everything. But I've really gotten into just having a lot of stuff on my laptop and working there, and having the guys involved a lot more. And yeah, but I mean, at some point I definitely want to get into a proper studio and really properly flesh the ideas out.
And what else are you guys going to be up to in between touring? Are you any place you really want to see or go to? The big ball of string? I don't know, that big ketchup bottle. What do you want to see while you're on the road? Like anything in particular?
Well, we're about to go back to South Africa for the first time, which is I'm from South Africa, and it'll be the first time I've like basically ever played there. We're going on safari with the whole band, which is going to be fun for about 4 days. Yeah.
See elephants.
And lions.
Are you going to be okay? You going to be all right?
Great. I'm gonna be in my own.
There's also a giant ball of string in the safari
I'm
park.
pretty sure that's in Iowa. Where I'm from.
Oh, really?
There too.
It's like a place you're supposed to go, like a destination when you're on the road.
Ross needs to go and see the animals. He knows everything. He knows everything about animals. That's a little bit of trivia about Ross.
Zookeeper in your next
He knows
life.
everything.
St. Lucia, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for being here at the Museum of Fine Arts, MFA, Boston Music. You can go onto the website and see who we're having next. I'm not allowed to tell you, otherwise I'll get in trouble. So my lips are sealed. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for having
Thank you.
us.